Woke developers are initiating massive layoffs right before the holidays. How nice and inclusive and diverse of these people to put families out of work and out of income as they need it the most. Very, very sad. But this is what happens when you hire a bunch of people who are incompetent and you hire a bunch of people who are pushing diversity ahead of product. This is obviously what's going to happen. All of these video game companies have become extremely bloated over the last several years with giant HR departments, random people overseeing, inclusivity in their video game projects, and it couldn't happen in nicer groups. This is obviously going to happen. And we've seen just from interviews, even from major studios like Ubisoft, that a lot of the people working on these games at this juncture, like Assassin's Creed Shadows, even the AAA games, have never made video games before. They don't know what they're doing. They literally are hired because they're a woman or a transgender or because of their skin color. And it's sad, but it is something that needs to be done. This video game industry does need to be purged, and we will be covering it right here, guys. Now, my name is John Delarose. One, hit the like and subscribe button, but my channel is under massive attack. I'm getting harassed by woke activists who are trying to get me shut down right here. And I'm on a couple spots. We are writing the news on Fandom Pulse. This is my Substack right here. If YouTube goes down, I'm probably going to start doing videos over here. So please sign up for this in the description below. You can see the articles done by John F. Trent, who is my buddy and partner here. He used to run Bounding Into Comics, which was the site everybody used for YouTube for a long, long time. His articles get read by Clownfish TV, Yellow Flash, The Quartering. I mean, big deal. This guy's the best writer in the business, and we are partners here. So please sign up here, and so I don't lose you. I also have a newsletter, so I don't lose you. This is in the description below, and this is where I've mostly talk about my work. This is the real deal. This is the real project, because I don't just want to complain about culture on the internet. I want to transform it by creating. And I've got books here, free books for you for signing up, a fantasy novel, a science fiction novel, and a full graphic novel superhero comic book for you guys. So a little something for everybody for you to check out just as a freebie for you to, just to say thank you for being there. But be on these platforms, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. I'm getting too big, and they're scared of us. They're way more afraid of us than a lot of other people out there, because we are doing the work to transform culture, like doing articles, doing your own content like this. It is exactly what they want to do, is deplatform us everywhere. They've gotten us nuked off of Patreon, gotten us nuked off of Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and so this place is next, guys. Thank you guys for showing up and being there and joining in both of these platforms. I appreciate you. And gosh, yes, we have a Discord server in the description below too, where we also have a nice community where we're planning the steps going forward. It's frightening, but we'll overcome it. Whatever comes our way, it'll just be better. So another Sweet Baby Inc. failure: Hyperlight Breaker developer lays off the staff ahead of the game's early access release. This is number one. We got two pieces of layoffs today, guys. It's pretty huge. Heart Machine, the developer behind the upcoming Hyperlight Breaker, which was worked on by Sweet Baby Inc., announced it's already laying off staff before the game releases early access to Steam. So they know that they're going to have a failure because it's shown up on Sweet Baby Inc. Detected, DEI Detected, and the like that Cabrutus has put together, the Steam lists that show exactly what's going on. And we already know Sweet Baby Inc.'s on the run. They've been removing companies from their website so that nobody knows who they worked on. They're retreating back into the shadows after they got a big spotlight exposed on just the evil that they're doing in the video game industry. And so all of these companies are taking big hits because of that. A report came from James Batchelor at Game Industry, which revealed the company dismissed a portion of its workforce, although it's unclear which departments it has affected. The company's community manager, Yi Zhang, claimed that the layoffs will not affect Hyperlight Breaker's release. Zhang appeared to imply the layoff employees might be able to rejoin the company depending on the game's success. In fact, if a strong and timely relaunch will likely rekindle opportunities for those affected as we look to evolve and grow the game throughout early access. But regardless, these people lose their incomes over the holidays, so it's like they're not willing to gamble on people. They don't actually care about their people. When these people and the woke people and their DEI always talk about inclusivity and kindness and really act like they're caring about the people. These commies, right? And this is how they act. The minute that their bottom line's affected, they just cut everybody. They have no loyalty whatsoever. This is like a big attribute of the woke, and you could see it. I mean, this is a terrible way to treat people. Imagine just like having a bump in the patch and like just getting rid of your staff, but saying, hey, you can come back later because we know you're going to have no opportunities elsewhere. I guess it just goes to show the talent level that they're hiring at these companies is not going to be much desired if they think that they've got so much of a possibility of just bringing people back if they do have a success. It was one of the games that Embracer Group retained after it sold off to Gearbox to Take-Two Interactive at the end of March. The game had been added to Sweet Baby Inc., Detected, of course, and they revealed they worked on the game in regards to the world building, story structure, and character development. So you know it's going to be a cluster. It's going to be terrible at that point. You know what they do over at Sweet Baby Inc. every single time. So they expected to go into early access sometime in 2025. The founder of Heart Machine posted it about that, saying, after much evaluation conversations, we've decided we need a little more time to get the gameplay experience polished to our standards. Have you seen this recently with a lot of these woke video games? They get delayed because they know they've got a failure on their hands, and they try to just like put lipstick on a pig, if you remember that line. and it doesn't work very well every single time. You just see that these games get delayed. They put, quote, polish on it, and there's nothing to polish there. So they don't want to ship a project even in early access that's not satisfied on a number of fronts. The game is likely dead on arrival. Nearly all the games Sweet Baby Inc. has worked on throughout 2024, including Tales of Kenzura, Zao, that failed, Unknown 9, Awakening. Everybody said, I love somebody left a comment the other day saying, Unknown. That's a great title for this game. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, just disasters at this point. But wait, my friends, there's more. So if you really thought we were going to just stop there, Reflector Entertainment, massive layoffs after Unknown 9 Awakening utterly fails. Now, this is another one of the games they also worked on. Big stuff right here. And this was supposed to be one that they were going to prop up with all their beautiful, strong female BIPOC leads, of course, everybody's favorite. And guess what? It commercially, financially failed, and now there's layoffs going on at Reflector Entertainment. So Smash JT reported on this originally. Great channel over there, too, by the way. One former employee, Dev QA tester Leah Desmoreau, who has been the rainbow flag in her banner image and claims to use they-them pronouns on LinkedIn, says, "Hi, everyone. I'm seeking a new role and would appreciate your support. If you hear of any opportunities or just want to catch up, please send me a message or comment below. I'd love to reconnect." Open to work. Very, very nice for the they, them. Sean D, who is a lighting artist at Reflector, also posted, "Hi, everyone. Sadly, I've been affected by the layoffs at Reflector Entertainment. I'm currently on a lookout for a new role as a lighting artist." Oh, so sad. So sad. Kyrie Holton, another one who uses they, them pronouns. There's a lot of these, aren't there? Says, "Hi, everyone. I'm looking for a new role in the games industry, whether continuing my career in Dev QA or taking advantage of training in Unreal Engine to begin a development role." So, again, this is a person who really isn't doing development, who really wants to be in development and tries to push into that deal just based on their pronouns. Her pronouns, his pronouns? I don't know. Thank you in advance for any connections and advice opportunities you can offer. As you may already know, I'm in Montreal's South Shore area and prefer to work remotely if possible. Won't go into the office, my friends. Very, very important. Another one. "Hi, everyone. I was affected by the layoffs at Reflector Entertainment, and I'm seeking a new role in marketing or social media community management." A community manager. I might need a community manager, Mano, but I don't think I'd hire you. Oh, my gosh. Effective immediately. If you hope for any opportunities or just want to catch up, please reach out. Notice all of them using these open to work hashtags. Like, honestly, if you're on LinkedIn looking for a job, isn't everybody open to work? They always do the stupidest things. like it's like, who's not open to work except for people who are already working, right? It's very silly. I guess, maybe they don't. Maybe there's a lot of people who aren't open to work in these circles. That's a good point. Another one, Benjamin McDonald. Look at that. Look at that nice glasses and beard there. I'm sure he's just a hit with the ladies. "Hi, everyone. I'm hoping for a new role effective immediately. Would appreciate your support. Thank you in advance to any connections or advice you can offer." Oh my gosh, there's more. How many of these are there? Jeez. Casey Hallis, after 3 years at Reflector as a game designer, zero loyalty. 3 years, my friends, and this guy just can't be held on. It's time to move on. Looking for a brand new adventure with awesome people. In need of a game designer? Contact me. Well, they all look pretty happy right now, but you know it's not going to get happy very, very shortly. As a lot of these woke video game companies just don't need people anymore. They're all failing. All of these Sweet Baby Inc. developed games are just going right out the window, and there's not going to be a lot of need for these people going forward with their complete lack of experience, complete lack of doing anything good in the industry, and the fact that they have track records that just say failure. I mean, gosh, it looks like all of these diversity hires didn't work very well for any of these companies whatsoever. Virtue signaling by having a bunch of they-thems on your staff, guess what? Doesn't go anywhere. Imagine that. So 2 companies, this is massive, massive. It's already starting. I think it's going to get worse in early 2025, my friends, as we're going to look and see what happens with like big companies like BioWare and Ubisoft. And we will be reporting it all here, guys. Again, make sure to get on the Fandom Pulse Substack right here because this channel is under major attack from these people. They don't like our reporting. They're scared of us over here. Make sure to sign up for the newsletter also. I want to connect directly with all of you guys so I don't lose you. It is something it could happen sooner rather than later, guys. Do not sleep on this because really sad stuff. In the meantime, if you're new, grab that like and subscribe button and also join me here. Thank you guys for supporting us and understanding that we are the real news here. We are the real journalists, and that's exactly why we're a threat to these people. They're scared, and we're winning. Thank you so much. We'll be back soon.